how to do this piecewise function.
A piecewise function? Bro, I can't help you with that, but I can teach you about polynomials.
Sounds good.
Listen to this rap.
I'm by your phone.
Monomials are just like polynomials. Their materials are really reasonable. Consisting of numbers and variables, there are 5 different rules of the product rule.
The first step is to multiply the coefficients. A negative times a negative equals a positive. 3 times 8 equals 24. And since there's a negative, it would be negative 24. Next, you look at the coefficients. Since they're the same, you just use the product rule, which is x to the power of a times x to the power of b equals x, a plus b. That would mean that negative 2 plus 6 equals 4. P to the power of 4. Your overall answer is negative 24 p to the 4th power.
Power rule is multiplying exponents. Skirt, skirt.
The power rule is when you multiply the outer exponent to the inside exponents. 2, 1 times 3 is 3. Then x, 9 times 3 is 24. Then you continue solving. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, while x becomes x to the 27th. Then you have your overall answer.
The quotient rule is subtracting exponents. Yeah.
First, you want to start out with your constants. 57 divided by 3 is 19. Now you're going to use the quotient rule and you subtract down with your exponents. That means that 4 minus the invisible x to the first, so 4 minus 1 is 3. There you have x to the third. With your next variable y, you subtract down. Negative 2 minus 3. We'll follow the rule where a negative minus a negative becomes a positive. So negative 2 plus 3 equals 1. So y to 1. Finally, you'd bring down the rest of your problem. Negative 11 x to the third y with an invisible 1. And you work with your constants again. 19 minus 11 becomes 8. And since the variables are the same, you don't have to add or subtract or multiply. You just keep x to the third and y. There are two situations. You can never have a negative exponent. So all you have to do is add a numerator of 1, and that makes the exponent, which was originally -4, become positive to +4. In another scenario, for number 2, you can't have a negative exponent in the denominator, so you do the reversal of number 1, which is x, and the -4 becomes a +4.
Negative exponent rule is there's a negative exponent, you make it into a fraction. The numerator is 1 or vice versa.
This is the zero exponent rule. So you would distribute the outside exponent, which is using the power rule. So 0 times -2 is 0, while -1 times -2, double negative makes a +2. You would rewrite your problem with the new exponents. Finally, this is where you use the zero exponent rule, where 3 to the second power is 9. And by using the rule, you have 5 to the power of 0, and anything with a constant to the power of an exponent 0 equals 1. Your final answer would be 1/9.
And lastly, the zero exponent rule is anything to the power of 0 equals 1. We out here.
Yeah. Subtracting polynomials, you combine like terms and subtract the terms. Yeah. Adding polynomials.
Combine like terms.
And simplify.
Break it down. A polynomial is made up of multiple monomials. Mono means one, poly means many. Now for multiplication. Welcome to Math Nation. Panic when you see double parentheses. Step 1, don't soil your pants, just foil. Foil. F means first, O means outer, I means inner, L means last. Before you move on, rewind. Step 2 is to combine like terms. The coefficients should be the same. It's almost like a matching game. Finally, write your answer in standard form. That becomes the norm. This is when the exponents are written in descending order, just like a dollar comes before a quarter. Now you're ready, and life's a little more steady. That was a pretty dope rap, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty fire.
Anyway, now you know about polynomials.
I still don't know how to do it though.
Excuse me.
Ruining your recording.
Get out of my
You already know. You gotta record.
Yeah.
So the
Dollar, just like a dollar comes before a quarter.
And then power rule. Wait, what's the power rule? I didn't.